Today's highlighted coin is the 2025 Tolerance. Has tolerance become a weapon against Christianity? Chris's 2025 coin, Tolerance, represents the ongoing battle between good and evil. It signifies the varying and deceitful disguises used by evildoers to placate, enrapture, or entice naive people into ignoring the truth and to then embrace bewildering and often evil ideology in its place. Chris's coin represents the dire need for brave Christian men to acknowledge the reality that evil lurks in unexpected places. They must also be willing to do battle with evil, no matter what form it takes or where it hides. Young men must start to speak up and fight for what they know is right and good. Since the 1960s, the word tolerance has been slowly reduced to the catch-all hippie phrase associated with smoking pot. I'm okay, you're okay. It now represents the total acceptance of everything put forth in politics, culture, religion, social media, and education, whether it be right or wrong. Tolerance has become the rallying cry of spineless wimps who stand for absolutely nothing. As the old saying goes, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. And worse yet, tolerance now represents the sick underbelly of society. It represents the evildoers who want nothing more than for everyone else to be as miserable and bad as they are. Unfortunately, within this haze of malaise lies the cancer of benign neglect, which results in the destruction of all that is good. The promulgation of good must be constantly attended to, or it dies a slow death. Years ago, tolerance for a hot day or a late bus or a poorly prepared meal reflected the true meaning of the word. It exemplified people's calm acceptance of the everyday inconveniences and annoyances of daily life. It allowed people to cope with events that didn't go as planned without losing their temper. And, under those circumstances, tolerance was a good personal attribute to embrace because it kept you and others sane. Today, tolerance is a global cabal. It represents a concerted effort on the part of influential, moneyed atheists, secular institutions, and even Christian-hating countries to eradicate good and, by association, Christianity from the world stage. Incredibly, these proponents and their short-sighted followers fail to see that Christianity's destruction would annihilate all of the good it provides to humanity in the form of prosperity, responsibility, accountability, honesty, joy, productivity, civility, and peace. Without Christians, barbarism would prevail, as can be seen in the pre-Christian Roman Empire. It's the only thing that guarantees that people will behave themselves while unobserved and also become productive members of society. We are living with the morphed beast of true tolerance, which has fomented itself into a syndicate of total intolerance for God and His teachings. Shockingly, the word now represents the worst tenets of communism, with its ultimate goal to eliminate, annihilate, and literally liquidate Christianity from the planet. The naivete that allowed this monstrous plot to persevere for decades is mind-boggling. The baby boomers are the worst proponents of this pathetic approach to life. Foolishly, they bought it, hook, line, and sinker. This was especially true for the women. Thanks to their substitution of the ideals of radical feminism to the tenets of their faith, they abandoned Christianity in droves. In addition, as they attained more and more influence in the public forum, they helped propel atheism throughout the world by publicly espousing the goodness of promiscuity, abortion, and divorce, as defined by radical second-wave feminism. This was another twisted form of tolerance. But even if we give women the benefit of the doubt, they still lack the physical size, strength, courage, fortitude, and determination to take the battle for good to the streets. The reality is that a 5'4" woman cannot turn a 6'4" bad guy into a good guy by tolerating his bad behavior. It's almost laughable to even consider that as an option, and yet millions of naive individuals actually believe that's possible. It's time for Christian men to shut down the PC-DEI circus. They must send the intolerant atheist clowns back to hell.
It has become glaringly obvious that these charming evildoers are flagrant co-conspirators in the insanity that is resulting in the unnecessary destruction of our peaceable kingdom, and they must be vanquished. Grab your weapons and head into battle. There's no time to lose. Chris Duane issues 2 new proofs each week, which are available for a limited time. These proofs come in a presentation box with the certificate of authenticity, as shown here. They're also available in BU, Brilliant Uncirculated versions, which are stamped once, and they come in copper as well. You can check out all Chris's Silver Shield proofs and all things Silver Shield on ChrisDuaneSilverShieldCoins.com.